So today on Mob Rules, we're going to be playing through the starter scenario for Kill Team. Today playing with me is going to be Dave. Hey Dave. And so I'm going to be playing this Qatari from the box set, and Dave is going to be playing the Gene Stealer Neophytes.
Yes.
Yep. All right, so let's roll some dice.
All right.
All right. So to start any round of Kill Team, we have to roll for initiative. So each player is going to roll 2 dice, and the player that scores the highest is going to have the initiative for the turn. So Dave and I will both roll 2 dice.
Go right ahead, sir.
Thanks. Oh. Oh no. I got
All
a
right.
3.
A 3. So I have to beat that. So I have a 9. So it looks like I get to go first.
Yep. So, sorry, go ahead and take that tape measure there.
I've got it.
So Dave will be moving all of his models at the same time, and then I'll be moving all of my models at the same time, and then we'll move on to the shooting phase.
So my Neophytes move 6 inches. So I'm going to move up 6 inches. And this guy is going to move up into the ruins for cover.
Ooh.
And then,
Spicy
since
move.
I have moved them, I will place these movement tokens next to them so I know what action they took.
So as we go through the game, we'll be using these tokens. These tokens have 2 different facings, and as you play the more advanced rules of the game, you'll be able to use more different actions. So we're just going to be playing through the basic rules of the starter mission. So we won't be using every single action and every single rule that's technically available to us in the advanced rules section. All right, can I have a tape measure, sir?
You certainly shall.
All right, cool.
May?
Whichever, that's fine. All right. So decimal 110 is going to be moving up 6 inches here. So we're just going to move him. He's going to hug the cover there. And then Zyos is going to Zyos 2918 is also going to move up, but I'm going to move up so I have a shot on this sneaky cultist over here. All right. So now that we both moved, I'll be marking both of my models with move tokens so that we can keep track of who has moved and who has not.
Fantastic. So that would mean it is my turn to shoot?
Yep. So, since Dave has the initiative, Dave will pick the first model to shoot, and then I will pick a model to shoot and resolve that, and we'll go back and forth until all the models have shot who want to shoot or can shoot.
All right. I am going to start with Foil Carleone over here, who is going to take a shot at the guy hiding behind the building over there.
All right, let's hope he's not his Fredo.
Let's hope so. All right. Foil Carleone is equipped with a auto gun, which has a range of 30. So, just take a measurement here.
All right, here you are, sir.
All right. So you are well within range there, but you will be more than, range 24, not 30, I apologize. You're more than half range, which means I will, of course, be suffering a -1.
So any model that fires at over half range will suffer a -1 penalty to hit. In addition, since Dave is going to be shooting out a model that is obscured, that means that any part of the model is obscured by terrain or another figure, he's going to suffer a -1 penalty in addition.
All right, so I am looking for a 6.
Yep. Whoa! Man, all right.
Wasn't expecting that.
No.
Okay, so I have hit you. It is a strength of 3 weapon. With
Okay.
a toughness of...
Of 3, so you're going to be wounding on a 4.
So. All right.
Whew.
I didn't wound.
Thank goodness.
And now I will mark with a fire token.
Okay. All right. So Decima here is also going to take a shot. He's going to fire back at Mr. Corleone there. So I'm going to put a fire marker next to him. And I can see your leg. So when determining line of sight, ignore things like weapons and like antennas and things like that, and just concentrate on the actual body of the model itself. So I am outside of 12 inches. However, the galvanic rifle has a range of 30 inches. So it gets to shoot twice because it's rapid fire 1, and I'm not going to take the penalty for long range. Now, I am going to take a -1 because part of his model is obscured by the terrain. In fact, a large portion of it is. So I'm going to be hitting instead of 3s on 4s. All right, so it looks like I got 1 hit.
1 hit.
And I have a strength of 4, so I'm wounding on
That's a 3.
Ooh, so the galvanic rifle, when it rolls a 6 to wound, gives a -1 AP value to the shot.
Fantastic. So I am saving on a 6.
Yep.
All right. Did not save.
Okay, so now I'm going to roll to see what happens. In Kill Team, you don't necessarily lose your model every time you lose a wound. Your opponent gets to roll a dice and to determine what actually will happen to the model. So on a 1 through 3, the model will suffer a flesh wound. On a 4+, it's taken out of action. All right, so let's see if I can nab this cultist. All right, I'll roll the 1. So the model will take a flesh wound.
All right. And I will mark down that he has a flesh wound on my card.
A model that has a flesh wound will be an additional -1 to hit. So he's going to be a little bit. He might get shaken later on, but we'll see what happens in the morale phase. All right, Dave. Since I resolved that model, it's back to you to shoot me with one of your models.
All right. Well, I'm going to take Devon Kaiser here and attempt to shoot over there at you.
Oh no!
Now, judging by the range here, we should be within range, and looking at it, we are. So, I still only get 1 shot.
Okay.
Because you are at long range, so I get a -1 for that, and a -1 because you are partially obscured from what I can see.
Okay.
All right,
Ooh.
so I did not hit this time.
Whew. All right, I was worried. All right, so I'm going to fire back with Zizor. Or Zios. Sorry, pardon me. Now, I am over half range because my range is 15, but I'm well over 15 inches. So I'm going to be a -1 to hit for long range, and then also a -1 to hit because he's in cover. So I'm going to need a 5 to hit. So I miss.
Okay.
All right. So now that we've completed the shooting phase, we would move on to assault if we had any models that were actually able to fight yet. Hopefully next turn. We'll see what happens.
Hopefully.
So, okay.
So, now we roll for initiative again.
Yep, okay. All right, so we just roll 2 dice.
Ooh, 8, that's pretty good.
Yeah. Oh, 10 is better.
10 is better.
All right.
All right, so, moving this time.
Be removing the tokens from the
We
table
remove
here.
the tokens. All right, so
Gene Stealer cultists sure are crafty.
they sure are. I will be doing a move with this gentleman here,
Okay.
who is a little terrified of the fact that you just shot at him,
Well, hopefully we'll shoot at him again.
and he will move up 6 inches this way,
Okay.
and then this gentleman here will attempt to provide supporting fire,
Okay.
and he will actually remain right where he is.
All right.
So no token for him.
All right. Well, now I move my models. Let's see here. I want to try and give myself a little bit better range with Zizor. So he's going to actually kind of duck and weave up into the ruin here. And then I'm going to do a new thing. I'm going to charge Mr. Corleone.
Fantastic.
Charges in Kill Team are done during the movement phase. So I'll roll 2 dice and add them together for the distance I charge. Okay. So I rolled a 4. So I did not roll high enough that I can actually make it to Dave's cultist here. So I'm just going to move my 4 inches.
Because in Kill Team, when you fail a charge, you still have to move the distance.
Correct.
Now, normally in regular Kill Team, I would have gotten an option to Overwatch
Right. Or fall back, or retreat.
or retreat. However, in this, we are not using those particular rules.
Right, not
Just
yet.
Simple and easy.
That's right.
All right. So that is all of your movement.
So that's all my movement. Let me mark Zios here.
Okay.
All right, and then we'll move on to the shooting. Dave, you have the first model since you have initiative.
Right. And let's check the ruler, but I believe that you are probably going to be within half range here. And you are.
Okay.
I'm actually going to fire over here.
Okay.
with Foil Carleone, and you're within half range, so
Ooh.
the auto gun is rapid fire 1, which means I get 2 shots.
Yep.
So, I'm going to take both shots. I'm looking for 5s or 6s this time,
Yep.
because you're only
I'm still obscured. Yep.
Oh, I have a flesh wound, so I'm still looking for 6s.
Oh, that's correct. Thank you, Dave.
Which I did not get.
Okay.
Your turn to shoot,
Do
sir.
you want to mark him as having a
I
shot?
will. Go ahead.
All right. Since I won't be able to shoot with Decima 110, I'm going to fire with Zios 2918. He's going to continue to plink away at this guy in cover here, because I am deathly afraid of him. So it looks like I am going to be within half range of him. So I won't suffer the -1, and I'll get to shoot twice, which is a nice little bonus.
Nice little bonus
So
indeed.
I'll be hitting on 4s because I'm still -1. All right, so I got 1 hit. And strength 4 to toughness 3, so I'll need a 3 to wound. All right, I get a wound.
Okay, so I'm looking for 5s or 6s to avoid taking a flesh wound.
All right, so now I have to see what I do to him. Now, since he is within 1 inch of the cover, there's going to be a -1 to the result of my damage roll. So I rolled
A 3.
a 3, so which goes down to a 2, which is a flesh wound on him as
So
well.
another flesh wound, and I will mark that down.
Okay.
All right. And now my turn to shoot.
Yep.
He will fire back.
Okay.
Are you within...
I believe
12
I am
inches?
within 12 inches. Yeah. Ooh.
Oh, yeah.
Well,
Just barely. So
somebody
I'm
needs some autogun fire.
Well, I hope so. All right, so I get 2 shots.
Okay.
I normally get to hit on 4s, but you have -1 for the obscurement and -1 for the flesh wound, so looking for 6s again.
Ooh. Oh man.
Those are not 6s, so that's fine. That's fine.
That's the opposite of a 6, Dave.
All right, so that ends the round.
All right. So
And we
moving
should
on to
begin.
round 3. So remove our tokens off the table here, and we roll for initiative. Let's see if I can finally beat Dave here. Oh, I think I might have.
Is that double 6s?
It's the double 6s,
All
sir.
right. Wow, here we go. All right, you got
Okay. All right. So let's try this charging thing again.
it. All right, I like your options.
So we're gonna have Decimal 110 charge Corleone. I got 7, so that's 7, more than well within range. So we'll just move him within an inch. And then I'm gonna push forward with Zios here.
Sound plan.
Yep. And I will turn to you here, and I will mark the charge token here, which is the lightning bolt.
Sounds good. All right, I do not get to move foil, which is okay. So instead, I am going to attempt to just move up
Okay.
for fun.
All right.
So that will make it the end of my movement phase, and I moved up, and he doesn't get a move. So it is your turn to shoot, Danny.
All right. Well, sensing an opening here, Zios is going to take a couple of shots at what's that guy's name?
At Devon.
Okay. All right, Devon. We'll shoot 2 shots at him. So I'm not suffering any penalties to hit here because this model is out in the open. So this is where Kill Team gets kind of deadly. You want to make sure that you are going to stick to cover, but we'll see what happens. I could roll really bad, and then he's in a really good spot. All right, so I hit 1 time, and I have a strength of 4 to a toughness of 3, so I need a 3 to wound. Nope, that's a 2. Uh-oh.
All right. So that would make it my turn to shoot.
Yep.
And I am going to go ahead and shoot right back at you. However, you will get the benefit
You
of
villain.
I was dodging. I was moving so fast.
Yeah, that must be it.
Yeah. So I've got 2 shots,
Okay.
and I will looking for 6s again,
Yep.
just the same, which I did not get.
Ooh.
So,
All right, so now we move on to the combat phase.
so how does the combat phase work, Danny?
So any model that's charged fights first. That's because of the Hammer of Wrath rule. And then after that, you alternate fighters as you would normally by the initiative order. So I'm going to make my attack with Decimal 110.
All right.
He will
Foil is not afraid.
Okay,
I was
well,
hoping to foil your attack.
I will not suffer the Xenos to live, Dave. So I hit on a 4. I will hit, And then a wound on a 4, because that's my strength. Strength 3 to toughness.
3.
Alright,
So 4 plus 20. Uh-oh. Well,
So that
we
makes
might suffer it a little bit.
so that makes it my turn,
Okay.
and I will fight back. I also have 1 attack. I normally hit on a 4, but I have a -1 because of my flesh wound.
All right.
So I am looking for 5s or 6s with this 1 attack.
Okay.
Close.
And with that, we move on to the next round.
All right, initiative phase it is.
It is.
Oh, it looks like things have turned for the Xenos.
All right. Well, I am. Let me remove my tokens here.
Right.
I'm not gonna lie. I am pretty scared of getting charged by another one of these cultists. So, as the will of the Omnissiah dictates, I'm going to move 6 inches in a not quite retreating but sideways pattern.
I believe it's called a tactical withdrawal.
Okay, sure, we can call it that.
It's almost perfect.
It is almost perfect. All right, so I can't move Desma because he's too busy using his rifle stock to kill some Xenos. So I'll pass to you, Dave.
All right, in my turn, I also can't move Foil, who is locked in place because of that. So I am going to just do a pre-measurement here to see if I might be able to still charge you.
Oh yeah, you totally can.
So in the charging, you only need to get within 1 inch.
Correct.
This is standard for most 40k games.
Yep.
So I'm actually going to declare my own charge
Oh.
and look for a 7 or an 8,
All right,
or even higher numbers.
get him.
7.
Oh.
All right. So I have successfully charged you. And now we move on to the shooting phase. Danny, do you have any shooting?
I do not because my guys are all locked in combat.
All right. Well, let's do this then.
Okay.
So, people that fight first.
Chargers fight first.
All right. Devon is going to try to slap you with his auto gun, apparently.
Come on, is going to Devon.
I'm hoping to devone you.
Go ahead.
All right, I have a 4, and I have a -1 because of my flesh wound, so
Yep.
I'm looking for a 5 or a 6.
All right.
And I did not get it.
Okay. So now it reverts to initiative order, so I'll be able to pick the first guy. I'm gonna fight. I'm gonna play the fight with Decima first because I want to see if I can take this guy out.
All right.
All right. So I am hitting on a 4. No, I am not hitting on a 2.
All right.
All
And
right.
then it reverts back to me.
That's right.
And I have 1 guy left to attack.
Okay.
Who is also hitting on 5s or 6s. So, looking for a 5 or 6. Oh, there's
Uh-oh.
a 5. Strength of 3 to your toughness of 3.
3. Yep.
All right. Looking for 4s or higher. 4.
Uh-oh. All right. So Decima has a 4-up armor save. So let's see if his target armor can save him. It does. Whew. All right. So now I'll fight with Zyos against the charging cultist. I will hit him, and I need a 4 to wound him. Oh, I got a wound. All right, Dave, you get your armor save.
You know, this dice looks pretty good. I'm going to roll this one. No, I don't.
Okay. So now I'm going to roll to see if I can take him out. Now, because he has a flesh wound, I'm going to get +1 to this roll. Uh-oh. All right, so 6 is a 7, which means he is now out of action. So he gets removed from the table as a casualty.
Nice job.
Thank you.
All right, so then initiative phase again.
Yep.
All right.
All right.
Looks like you win.
Yep. So I'm going to we're going to try a charge here because I feel like maybe we can finish him off. All right. So I am going to need to roll a 4 to get in there. Can he do it?
Let's roll 3. Oh, yeah, you're way in.
All right. Let's tag team this guy. Yeah, no, it's a wrestling thing.
Right.
All right. So since
I do feel like I'm on the ropes
Silas
here.
charged, he's gonna get to strike first.
Yep.
So he's hitting on a 4. He misses.
All right, so
Now,
my turn.
no, it's my initiative.
You're
I
right.
won, so I'm gonna get to go first with both of my guys this time. So I'm gonna make an attack with Decima, and he'll also miss.
You should have let me go.
I probably.
I'm going to attack Decima.
You son of a bitch.
Foil is going to foil you.
Oh no!
All right. Come on, Daddy.
All right. 4-up armor.
And so we can basically continue on here until we end if you like. But this is pretty much how you play Kill Team, right?
Yep. So that's a good representation of how you play the Get Started mission in Kill Team. All right, good game, Dave.
Excellent job.